Alrighty, guys. It is 3:30. It is Thursday, March 13th, and so much for that little 2 o'clock rally. There was a nice little squeeze, almost back to that mean, and now they are just leaning into it again. So 2 o'clock hour, nice little reversal, and it was pretty good one at that. That was I mean, that you could, if you try to get short on that one, you would have been kind of squeezed out of the whole thing. I don't think you can sit and fade that much heat. And now getting into that last half hour, definitely weakness. Let's see how this is going to go. Man, weakness again. So we are looking at extension to the downside. I was getting optimistic that we had an inside day yesterday, that they didn't extend yesterday, but now we are extending again to the downside. We're down at the 5,500 level. And well, we'll see how far they're going to take it. It's anyone's guess. And it's like everything is getting interpreted as negative. Everything is going to be, I mean, the numbers this morning was good. So I'm thinking that these are right now the buying opportunities in the stock market is probably great. I mean, if you can get in, I wish I could buy some more Meta. It's down at 590 now. It's been up at 740 down to 590, 580. Man, that's a good deal on Meta, the way they have been trading. So he's gonna watch it and hope you had some cash on the sidelines, right? Anyway, the market right now is weak. We're trading it from the short side. Nothing has really changed in that dynamic. Capital flow is pointed lower. Exchange member chart is pointed lower. If you're looking to sell strength going into the overnight, I don't think unless they close well above the open. I mean, if they for some reason reverses and closes well into that 5,600 range, or at least above the 5570s here, we may go back range bound for the trading day. But at this point, I would look to sell strength against the 35s, the 50s, the 60s, up to the 70s, 75s here for rotations back down again. We'll see how this whole thing pans out. There's not much you can do and kind of trade what you see. It's been tradable today. It's been not totally crazy. I had one trade on the ES over here. That was the buying opportunity at support. And since then, they took it lower. Everybody was shaking out. I did take a couple of more trades on the NASDAQ. I'll show you that. So I had a couple of trades on the NASDAQ. Over had 4 trades. So the first trade was a long on that first support area holding. That was got shaken out. Another long, a nice move on that one. Still got shaken out. So 2 shakeouts. I tried a short trade here. Got shaken out of that one. All right. So that was short, a reverse retest against the initial balance low. And then I tried another short trade right here before they started running lower. And this guy here got me shaken out as well. They went to break even, shook me out, and then finally they ran. So like 4 trades, 4 shakeouts. So I think I took a little bit more out of this trade than just the break even shakeout trade. So I had to start going lower. I believe I moved my stop and got a little bit more of that trade. So I'm up $19 on those 4 trades. And so that's not a big showing, but it's just too volatile. I had to fade some heat. I had my stop right outside this range, and that was getting gnarly. I was getting pretty close, and I figured like shit, this is just a little bit too volatile. So, but then again, I was hoping for that little run, except I got knocked out before I could get it. Bond market is to the back up again, so that is a flight to safety again, back up toward the 117s and higher. So 117.20 is your attractor, so then back up to that other high volume area. Just showed you that this morning, right? How it goes between those 2 high volume areas, and then we're right back up to the upper one at this point. Nasdaq, I'm gonna hold this together, but it's Nasdaq unless they close above this area, the 19,270s. That had to be the 19. Well, 270s are here, actually be higher than that. So let me see here on the NASDAQ. I need to get it up about 270s. If it gets up about 270s, we may start off more range bound. They haven't quite totally knocked out this support there. You can see that the ES extended to the downside, but NASDAQ has held this pretty good. They did extend though from yesterday or from that prior low, day session low, but they haven't quite blown through this area. So I guess 19,000 is 19,200 seems to be holding for now. We'll see if they can do that into the close, or they're going to start extending. But if they can get up above, and ideally above that 390, 400 area, if that happens, we'll start off range bound. Otherwise, I'll start on the short side looking for opportunities to get short against. 260 would be aggressive. Less aggressive is 320s, and then up to the 390s here. Rotations back down again. So that's the NASDAQ. So 4 trades on the NASDAQ, $19 there, and then I had my gold trade, and go all in gold. I took one gold trade, and that was that one over here, a short trade. I thought they ran out of gas, but they had one little spurt left. But then again, I said I didn't re-engage the short side again. After that happened, I figured, okay, they're not done yet, and you can see here they did not really fade. They're still just holding on to the gains and slowly grinding higher. So one attempt to take a short trade there against when it looked like it was stalling, and so far just one loser on that one, so down 40 on that trade. But as you know, I didn't make a trade bigger. I didn't try to be cute about it. If they was going to run me out, they run me out of that thing. But they find the sucky thing was like they ran up here, they high ticked me on the actual stop, then they retraced. I thought almost they're going to come back down again, but I was looking at that like in disbelief for a second. But anyway, so we'll see how it goes on oil. But trade gold, trade gold from the long side at this point. No reason not to. They are extending up here. They're up here just shy of 3,000. So 3,000 gold is just within reach right now. So I think they're going to hit this before they close. So $3,000 gold. Wow. And then oil slowly grinding to the downside. Nothing much going on with that one. It's been pretty much a range bound, slow move to the downside. We're going to roll that thing on the, I think it's the 17th. I think we roll it 15 or 17. We're rolling that one to the next expiration. Now, yes, you know, we're rolling after today's session. We're rolling to the June expiration for the indices. So the ES and NASDAQ rolls to the June expiration for tomorrow's trading. And it's saying I sent out an email this morning on how to roll, mostly for new customers. But it's basically roll it to its last day on the H25 contract, and we are trading M25 for tomorrow's trading. Okay, let's see. Don't forget. So after the session closes, I would wait until the next session opens after 6 Eastern, then fire up the platform and roll it, and then you're in good shape. All right. So back to the ES, and so far, so one trade on the ES up to 50, $19 on the NASDAQ, and one loser on gold. So that's what I got so far. All right, we'll wrap it there. Tomorrow morning, Friday, we have consumer sentiment at 10. That's it on the 14th, and then it's a rollover. So as you know. Alrighty, guys, we'll leave it there, and I'll see you back at bright and early tomorrow morning. You guys have a good evening. Later.